My article, entitled Super Bowl Super Slave Market, features the process of girls, mostly underage, being brought into the towns where Super Bowls are held to serve as prostitutes and dancers for the weekend. In this year's case, Dallas experienced a fluctuation of 10,000 girls, most of them averaging the age of 13. Ultimately, the men pay for sex, which translates into rape given the age of the girls, and then go about their daily lives after returning from the Super Bowl. Most of this goes unnoticed, as girls are stolen and roped into the prostitution rings for money or drugs, yet nothing is really being done to stop it. In Locke's definition of slavery, he justifies this action, being that the captured have no better form of life without the aid of their master. He also says that the two join into the act together, with one always having the power to leave. However, we know from the past and from current situations that true slavery does not work in such a manner, as proven by Locke's own slaves. In this case, the girls are often captured and offered no other choice of living. In Locke's defense, one could argue that these girls now have no better option than to work for the pimp or master. However, it is quite obvious that given the chance, these girls could lead a much better life, or could have been leading one in the first place. Not only does this form of slavery do damage to the society as a whole, but it also works as a disease, as stated in the article. Most girls in this line of work lead a life of about 7 years after entering into the field. That's living to the ripe old age of 20, for those that need clarification. In Locke's argument, he says that there's the value of a person's life versus their life quality, and I would have to argue that in this case, the quality is far lower than the value of one person's life. These younger girls deserve more. If Locke's theory were to really stand true, then the self-preservation of the people as a whole would come together in order to help these girls out of their situation. And this is where Locke's theory falls short. If we do indeed live by the laws of a civil society, the justice system should step up to control the convoluted system by which large cities are allowing. According to Locke's ideals, we live with natural liberties, one of which being the liberty to pursue your own liberties. While his ideas on slavery deny these claims, these girls deserve the right to achieve what they desire, other than sex with random men. It is understood that society works toward a mutual preservation of oneself and one's property, thus ensuring the preservation of others through these goals, but somehow these girls get left out. But I don't believe Locke would consider this a state of war. His ideals state otherwise, though, saying that by breaking civil laws, we are entering into a state of war. And this is where I disagree with Locke. We are humans, merely and mostly, a very contradictory statement. While we do work for the betterment of the community and the whole, there will always be those that go against this norm. There will always be those looking to better themselves, both good people and bad people alike. However, we do not consider this a state of war. We look at this as a state of nature, a competitive lifestyle, the rat race, if you will, that America thrives on, and in believing this, we have swept the ideas of fixing certain problems under the rug. Unfortunately, though, I don't think Locke would solve this means. He may have a means for justifying it, for all I know, but I don't think this means would bring about the end. Quite frankly, I think he would be just as lost as we are.